Think again. While the entire tech world is chasing bigger screens, brighter displays, and foldable designs, Apple is quietly building a future where screens don't matter at all. And that future might arrive sooner than you think, with the Apple Smart Ring. This isn't just another rumor anymore. It's one of Apple's most talked about secret projects, and everything we are seeing points to a device designed to completely change how you interact with technology. Because this isn't about replacing your phone. It's about making you rely on it less. If you look at Apple's history, there's a clear pattern. They don't rush into new categories. They wait. They watch competitors make mistakes, and then they step in with something more refined. We've already seen other companies experiment with smart rings. Some focused on fitness, others on basic tracking, but most of them struggled with limited features, poor battery life, or clunky apps. Apple stayed silent. Not because they were behind, but because they were preparing something bigger. The Apple Smart Ring is expected to go far beyond simple tracking. Think of it as an invisible controller for your entire digital life. Imagine scrolling through your iPad without touching it. Adjusting your AirPods volume with a small finger gesture. Or controlling presentations, music, or even future AR devices, without ever looking at a screen. No taps. No swipes. Just natural movement. That's the direction Apple is pushing toward, technology that disappears into the background. But where this device could really stand out is health tracking. Unlike a smartwatch, a ring sits directly on your finger, which gives it access to stronger and more consistent biometric signals. That means more accurate data for things like heart rate, sleep, temperature, and overall wellness. And then there's the feature everyone is watching closely, non-invasive glucose monitoring. If Apple manages to pull this off, it would be a massive breakthrough. A painless way to track blood sugar could change the lives of millions of people and turn this from a cool gadget into something truly essential. Battery life is another big advantage. Without a large display draining power, a smart ring could last several days on a single charge, maybe even close to a week. That means less charging, less interruption, and a much more seamless experience. And of course, it all ties into the Apple ecosystem. Unlock devices, control your smart home, make payments, everything could become faster and more natural, just by moving your hand. This doesn't necessarily replace the Apple Watch either. In fact, the two could work together. Combining data from your wrist and your finger could give you one of the most accurate health profiles ever seen in a consumer device. Right now, expectations point toward a possible launch around late 2026, potentially alongside the next iPhone. Pricing is rumored to sit lower than a flagship watch, making it more accessible to a wider audience. And honestly, this might be one of Apple's smartest moves in years. People are tired of staring at screens all day. We want technology that helps us, without constantly demanding our attention. A smart ring fits perfectly into that vision. Small, subtle, powerful, and almost invisible. But here's the real question. Is this the future of wearable tech? Or just another accessory that sounds cool, but doesn't really change anything? Would you actually switch to something like this, or stick with what you already use? Let me know what you think.